Today our Valentine craft can be used to give to someone else, or you can make one so that you can hold your own Valentines.
For today's craft, you're going to need some scissors, some glue, a pencil, something to write with. I'm using a black marker. You could use crayons or pencil crayons. It doesn't have to be black. A hole punch is very helpful. A little bit of yarn or string or ribbon. And I have some colors here. I'm using pink and red and white. If you have only a little bit of white, and if you have more white and less pink and less red, it doesn't really matter. We're going to use larger pieces and smaller pieces, so just grab what you have and we will make it work. Go ahead and get your supplies and let's get started. So I'm going to make these hearts here, my little pouch. I want to make one in red and one in pink. Now this one I made the back one in red, I made the front one in pink. I'm going to do it the opposite this time. But if, let's say, you don't have red or pink and all you have is red, or maybe you only have purple, or maybe you only have white, it doesn't matter. You choose whatever colors you have and use what you have. So I am going to choose, as I said, pink and red for my colors. And you can see even my pink piece of paper, I've used it for another craft, and that's okay, because I'm not going to use this whole piece of paper. This is a larger piece of paper. I have it in front of me, long side left to right, short side top to bottom, and I'm just going to fold it over, both of them. So you can see I've folded both of them over, and I'm going to cut them in half. Now I'm going to use these two pieces for my craft. They're about so if my hand is this tall, this is about how big my craft is. Now you could make these envelopes really, really big, like your little pouch really big, or you could make them really small. It doesn't really matter. Just trying to show you kind of what mine is. So you can see my hand fits this way once, and it probably will go 1, 2 this way, 2 to the side, 1 up and down. And then what I'm going to do is I have both of them together. Now you might have 2 of the same colors. It's okay. Just remember, we're going to be working and creating our own craft, and everyone's will look a little bit different. So if you're using the same color, these will be both the same. Maybe you're using purple and white. Maybe you are using 2 reds. Maybe you're using a pink and a pink. It doesn't matter, whatever you have. Let's get started. So we're going to take those together. We're going to fold them over left to right. We're going to hold our finger on this fold line, and we're going to draw half a heart. So I'm going to go to the top, jump down a little bit, maybe about 1/4 of the way. Here's half, so that's 1/4. And I'm going to take my pencil, curve up, around, and down to a tip at the bottom. And that's going to be half of my heart. And then I'm going to cut it out. Now, if you find it's really hard to cut 2 pieces of paper out at a time, that's okay. You're going to cut one. And then you will trace that heart over top of your next piece of paper and cut another one. You just want 2 that are the same shape and same size. We call that congruent. So you can see that these are congruent. Same shape, same size. So you want 2 hearts, doesn't matter what color. And then what you're going to do is you're going to decide which one you want for the back and which one you want for the front. If they're the same color, it doesn't matter. Now last time I did red for the back. This time I want to do pink for the back and red for the front. So I'm putting the back color down first, the front color down second, and then all I do is take that top one and I'm just going to fold over. And really you're just folding a little bit of the top, kind of like the 2 round parts of the heart. So I'm folding that over. There we go. And then I'm going to use my hole punch, and I'm just going to punch holes around where they meet together. Now you don't want to punch your holes too close to the edge, because you're going to end up with, when you go to put in your yarn, you won't be able to do it. So you're going to just come in a little bit. Let me just show you. See how I've come in a little bit? And I'm going to pop a hole, then leave a space. Now the more holes you punch, the more ribbon you'll have going around, or yarn. The less holes, the less yarn. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong here. You're just going to go all the way around and punch some holes. Holding it together so that both of your hearts remain together. You want them to stay together like that. See how they're staying together? And yes, I'm making a big mess with these holes here, but we will clean that up later. Yes, big, big mess. Now, once you have that done, you are ready to use your yarn or string or ribbon, whatever you have. Now, if you find that this part, if you're using yarn and this part kind of frays a little bit on you, what you can do is take a little bit of tape and just wrap it around. So if you need to, you can take a little bit of tape and wrap it around. That will help you. I think mine might be okay. If you're using ribbon, it's much easier. The first thing we're going to do though is we're going to tie a knot. So I am going to put my yarn or ribbon or whatever you have inside the first hole, and I am going to tie a knot. So I go around once, tie, and then I go around, put that through second time, tie, and ta-da! If you need help tying a knot, that's okay. Just pause the video and get someone to help you with that. Then you go find the opposite end. Now, I guess I didn't tell you how long this should be. Sorry about that. So this, if you're thinking about length, I'm thinking it is, if you look at your heart, it's going to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, -5, -6 different swaps back and forth of my heart. So it's fairly long. It's better to just go with something longer, and then you can always cut some off after. And if it's too short, that's okay. We can always tie some on. There's always a solution if we end up with a problem. So then what you do is you're just taking your yarn and you're putting it inside that hole. Come out the other end and you are pulling gently, gently, gently. Ta-da! And then you do it again. You find the end and it goes down through the hole, and then you just pull gently till it's all through. You're going to do that all the way around. So go ahead, all the way. Just keep going. Oh, you can see here mine ended up kind of a little bit tight, like it looks like a knot. You just pull it back through if you end up with that knot, so that you end up with this nice roundabout here. So if you end up with a knot, that's okay. You can always also pull it out and try again. It is okay. Take your time to do this part. Okay, when you get to the end, what I'm now going to do is put a hole punch at the top middle of my heart, each side. Now, if you found that you've run out of yarn here, what you're going to do is tie a knot, tie another knot, and then get some more yarn for this part where you would just tie a knot here and tie a knot here. If you still have some, then all you have to do is take the some that you have, and it's going to come through the back. So here, I'm done on this side, it comes through the back of this one, and then on this side, I want to tie it. So I'm going to pull it through. It's coming through the back. Let me just show you. Sorry, I'm making a little bit of a mess here. Let me just show you. There you go. So it came here through the back, and I'm going to tie. Now, if this is pretty long. I don't know if I want mine that long. So all I would do is pull until I want it certain length. And if you had to cut a new string, then you just measure what length you want it. I think I like that length. And then all I'm going to do is tie a knot. You might need help with this. Now when you're tying, don't like pull too tight. It's just paper, so you want to pull tight enough, but not too tight that you wreck it. Then do it again. So you want 2 knots, and then you're just going to cut off the extra. And then I like to go back here and just cut off this little extra that's sticking out. And ta-da! So cute. The great thing about this craft is it can be used for so many different things. This can be someone's Valentine, and you can put like a little surprise in there. What surprises do I have around here? Oh, look, I have like a little chocolate bar treat. That would be cute to go inside. Or you could put like a little note, "You are my Valentine." You could put your own Valentines in here and just carry them around. So there's so many wonderful different variations that you can use for this. And now is where you have to decide what you're going to do. If this is for someone else, you can say, "Would you like to be my Valentine?" or to and from, whatever you would like. My last one, what I did is I put Happy Valentine's Day and I put some hearts on it. And this one, I think I'm going to make some hearts for this one as well. So I'm going to take some of that white paper that I had, and I'm going to take some of my leftover pink paper, and I'm going to make a couple hearts to decorate. And then as I'm doing that, so here I'm just going to make a little rectangle here so that I can make some hearts. Here's, I'm going to make a bigger rectangle here. And as I'm doing that, I'm thinking of what I can put on this craft. I want it to be different than Happy Valentine's Day. So I'm taking that white piece of paper, I'm folding it in half, and I'm going to that fold line. I'm going up, around, and down to make half a heart. And then I'm going to do that again over here. I'm going to make another one on that fold line. I'm going to make this one a little smaller, up, around, and half a heart. And then I'm going to cut those out for decorations. Now this is a point where you can cut a bunch of hearts out, you can glue stickers on, you can use crayons, pencil crayons, or markers to draw. This is your creation, so you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just giving you some ideas, and then you get to do whatever you would like. Same with whatever you are writing on top of your heart. If you want to write anything at all, it is up to you. And now that you know how to do one, you can make them in different sizes, you can have them say different messages, you can make them for different reasons. It's awesome now because you have that knowledge of one. Ooh, I like that idea. One inside the other like that. And so you can create as many as you want. I'm going to cut out another heart, I think, here. Okay, and I think on this one I am going to write Be Mine. Or I could do I love you, or I could do both, but I think I'm going to go with Be Mine. And there we go. This would be a great project if you wanted to make a whole bunch for your family, or maybe for your classmates. You could make a few for your friends to hold their Valentines, maybe even for your teacher. There we go. Here's one option. There's another one, and I'm sure you're being super creative and creating your own. If you like this craft, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.